What's up, everybody? OMB. Turn this air conditioning down. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hit that bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. Now, check this out. I do research. Now, there is a name I have been hearing for a while, but I didn't look him up till today, because apparently he recently made his UFC debut, maybe about 3-4 months ago. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the point. The point is that I seen him fight. And this guy, they're calling the Israel Adesanya killer. At least some are calling him that. And his name is Alex Pereira. Now, at first, when I heard folks talking about him, all I did was just look at the headlines. I'm like, yeah, because he was in Bellator. And this is how I look at Bellator to UFC. Bellator is the last step before you get to UFC. You know what I'm saying? So it's a stepping stone. And the difference between the fighters that I've seen is the skill level and what they're willing to do and how accurate they are at doing it. Some never leave Bellator. They'll be Bellator champions, but in their UFC, when you get with them guys up there, it's just a whole nother level of skill level. Even they lowest guys probably could be, more than likely could be a Bellator champion. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how a lot of them come in. They become champions how some of them come in. They become a champion at Bellator and then they move up. You know what I'm saying? That's a way to do it. It's like a chain. You know what I'm saying? And you got other fighting circuits out there also. You know what I'm saying? And that's even lower. And I've watched those fights and a lot of them are boring. But Bellator will give you some action. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no doubt about that. Not all they fights though, but you're going to get some action. You just keep watching them. So, this Alex Pereira, when I watched him, he a bad mofo, B. He a bad mofo. But, there was one guy who he fought, and I believe it was their rematch, and that seemed to have been his nemesis. But I also saw that fight with Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya, where he knocked him out. So, when I watched it, the knockout I saw wasn't, to me, it was a reactionary thing. Now, let me give you what I mean by that. Okay, he threw a punch. Israel Adesanya did something, and he reacted with like it was like a up left, a up hook. It was more like a up punch. But it was left, and it was wide. And it caught him. He caught Israel Adesanya trying to get in his defense before he got there. He was trying to move out the way, but it was too late. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that knockout was by chance. But somebody who's able to do it. You know what I'm saying? It was more like a counter. It was accurate and it landed. But the guy's badass, man. I'll give it to him. Now, there's a lot of things I've seen Israel Adesanya do that I haven't seen him do as of lately because of the level of competition that he's fighting. These guys are at a higher level, and certain things you wouldn't get away with them. You know what I'm saying? And Alex Pereira can kick and he can punch. He's an accurate fighter. He's calculated. He's he's a very good fighter. Do I think he's good enough to beat Adesanya? I couldn't give him that until I see him fight other fighters that Adesanya has fought and how he do with them. You know what I'm saying? And, Adesanya already got Jared Cannonier to worry about. We got to see what he do against him. I'll talk about that later. But, Alex Pereira is the real deal, B. There's no doubt about that. He's the real deal. I like his knee strikes. I like his leg kicks. I like his punches. I like his style. You know what I'm saying? He's calculated. He's accurate. And he's a good puncher. And he's tall. You know, but do I think he's good enough to beat Adesanya? I don't know. I would say no as of now. You know what I'm saying? Until I see him fight, you know, somebody that Israel Adesanya has fought and do well against them, you know, beat them. Because if he don't beat them, you know, I mean, I know sometimes that don't mean nothing. Styles make fights, but, you know, you got to show your prowess against these other folks. Because they going to be, I'm pretty sure them folks going to see you come in there and be like, look, Adesanya might have beat me, but your ass ain't Adesanya. You know what I'm saying? OAB, shout it out. Peace.